Oh my gosh, it's time for Ninja Steel. Looks like it's a season finale, and well, that's cool, but heck, I had to do it like some other time. Plus, I didn't watch it legally, so who gives her Ninja Steel? Alright, let's just do this Ninja Steel. Alright, so this is episode 20, in quotations, episode 20. I don't really know the title, so oh well. Anyways, this is the two-parter. This is part 2. So we get to see on the alien ship. And it's kind of funny how Cosmo is like, oh, it's time for the season finale of our alien show. And I'm like, wow. Wow. Of course, we have Victor and Monty, who's actually been up there in the spaceship because they got abducted since they created that freaking magnet thing. And also, you need to know that they did a small, short catch up montage right quick of what happened because it was a two-parter. So anyways, Galvin X is now down to Earth. Of course, we saw it in the previous episode. And the Rangers are there now. The Rangers morph and they fight. And, well, of course, new footage was used, which is like a big thumbs up. And the monsters who are at home and in the audience are watching them as they do it. They had a cut scene of it, which I'm like, that's the reason why I didn't really like it as the game show thing. Because cutscene crap. But anyways, yeah, they fight. Oh no, the magnet's being used, and Preston and Sarah, they lost their powers. They're powerless now because the ninja stars are now used by the magnet. The magnet has them. And then after that, after a commercial break, Calvin loses his. Now he's powerless. And then Haley and Levi are both powerless. Kind of weird though. You would figure that because Calvin and Haley are a thing, they allow Calvin and Haley to lose their power stars, and then you allow Levi all by himself lose his power star. That makes more sense than okay. Let's continue on. Again, I wish that it was the freaking sword morpher because the original content, original version, the sword was the morpher. And since the sword was a morpher, when they're powerless, they'll still have the sword to use. But because, well, they made sure that for some dumbass reason, the mech tech weapon is the morpher, they don't have anything to fight with except for their fists, which is like, that's some bullcrap. It's like, yeah, I really wish that you allowed the sword to be the morpher, so at least they can still use the sword to fight. Kind of like a samurai, but of course, well, as you can see, there's too much comparisons on samurai. Maybe I should make a video on that. Anyways, the rangers who are powerless were taken away. Brody's the only one left. Brody destroyed the magnet. Then you had Galvanix versus Brody for a little bit. Mick comes with a sword. I'm like, where the hell did that sword come from? And where the hell was it in the beginning? So he comes with a sword. Somehow they still have one ninja star left, which you're like, I thought all of them were taken. How the frick did you make that one stop? But anyways, yeah, so he was able to get a bike and they both biked away. And then, yeah, still on the bike went away. Uh, Galvanix went to the monsters, or he talked a little bit to them, saying, "Oh, we'll get them yet." And then the Rangers are in the spaceship tied up. Cosmo mocks them as they are tied up, saying, "Oh, you guys aren't powerful without your ninja stars, are you? Ugh, you totally suck." It's like, oh my gosh. And then we, of course, get Victor and Monty. At least the good news is that in this version, Victor and Monty is not too horribly bad. So they make another one. They have to make another magnet under Lady Odia's command because she's using them. Kind of funny that they didn't know that the Power Rangers are gonna get hurt too. They just thought, oh, maybe Lady Odious will just overthrow Galvanax and then they'll leave Earth. Yay! It's like, well, that is a pretty stupid thinking, but who cares, man? Who cares about them? So they decided to say we need to make our escape, and they escaped by actually dressing up as Bakuda bots. So they found some empty shells and put them on it as if they were freaking Five Nights at Freddy. Okay, Brody and Mick talked a little bit. Redbot is still in base. Apparently, they're gonna get an idea of melting down this biker star. I know it's not called that, but forget. So yeah, they're gonna melt down the star, make a new Astro Zord, and then they'll summon it, and they'll get the freaking meteor of Ninja Steel. Sadly, Galvanix found him. They both fight. The stars are on his belt, his freaking champion belt now, all except for Brody's, of course. The Rangers are now being back to Earth with Bakutobots being like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna kill him if you don't give us the freaking damn Ninja Star. Come on, Brody, we'll kill him." First time ever to have 5 Rangers being killed. Of course, we know Power Rangers, aka Sabans, won't allow that. They won't allow it at all. So, anyways, we get the usual flashback of the dad defending, and then it's like, oh well, turns out Mick has Brody's dad's sword. And he said, I have no choice. And Brody threw the Power Star up and sliced it in two, or basically sliced it. How it turned into 3 pieces, I may never know. So it's 3 pieces, massive shockwave happened. The Ninja Nexus Prism shows up and grabbed it and made 3 of them. Yeah, so now 3 red Ninja Stars. And the Power Stars actually freed the Rangers. 2 of them just right out. And it turns out, though, the 2 of them are actually Brody and Mick. Yeah, so Mick is now a Red Ranger. And apparently the prism protected him from the shockwave. Like I said, Mick is a Red Ranger. He has a silver sash now. Well, he has a silver sash. The final one comes out and frees the Power Stars, and it turns out it's Brody's dad. He returned somehow. At least the good news is they actually clarified what happened. So, anyways, yeah, Brody's dad has the golden sash, and kind of weird though. You would figure if you made brand new footage, no offense, no offense, but we're going back to the first episode for a little bit. If you made a brand new footage, how the frick did you not just have Brody's dad had the red Power Star? He had the original red sash. Why the hell didn't you just give him the golden sash? So it's like, oh frick, he had the golden sash. Something very cool. But instead, you didn't. What the heck? Anyways, yeah, so you recognize Aiden grown up, and it's like, wow, that's amazing. So he was able to recognize Aiden, but Brody over here had no idea who Aiden was. Basically, how he got fooled by the Aiden robot. Again, I would still have to say in my other video I made, they cast it wrong in that role. They cast it wrong. So, anyways, you get a little explanation of why Brody's dad's still alive, and he looks the same way as he did so many years ago. It turns out that his body has severely been wounded from slashing that Power Star, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, he slashed it. It broke into 6 pieces, caused a big, and the Nexus Star actually caught him, put him, well, got his spirit, put him in there. He was healing his wounds for all these years, which is kind of weird. Exactly why didn't you take him out some years later? I mean, it shouldn't have took so many years to repair him, but okay, fine, freak it. So yeah, he finally got repaired, and he was like, okay, it's time for you to get out, and there you go, he's now the Red Ranger, a Red Ranger. So they all morph. Sadly, the 2 Red Rangers who are already Red Rangers didn't say back to action, which that's one thing that kind of sucks about freaking them. Saban's period is that you guys created back to action season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and you guys love to go back and throw back like that. So how exactly do you not remember saying back to action? Whatever, freak it. So we get the finale footage from the original version of it. Galvin X decided to melt and then drink all the ninja steel, turning super powerful. Good question of why the Red Ranger and White Ranger are still striking together. They're not brother and sister like the original. Of course, you did have the other one, and it's kind of funny. The explanation is that the reason why Mick, Brody, and Haley attack together is that in the original footage, that actually is father, daughter, son. Yeah, crazy, right? But anyways, yeah, like I said, Galvin X powered himself up. Brody goes and fight. His dad defends. And then Galvin X gets bigger as frick. Yeah, he decides to get big. So we have Victor and Monty actually doing the plan. They made it on stage. They almost fooled freaking Cosmo to teleport him back to Earth. But it didn't work. He was so close. And I was like, damn, that sucks. So Monty apparently, because of the freaking mush or whatever the aliens are serving, it causes flatulence. So insert fart jokes now. Insert those now. Terrence and Philip would be proud and most likely would love to have that stew. Am I right? Am I right? So anyway, Cosmo got hit by the freaking stench and he fainted. They were able to hit the button and free themselves, and now they're back down to Earth. Lady Odious is actually now attempting to say, "Frick it, we're gonna do this now." And she used the freaking magnet, tried to get all of Galvanex's Ninja Steel out of him, but it didn't really work. Of course, it affected the Power Stars as well. And then Lady Odious revealed herself saying, "Ha, I'm the backstabber, not Ripcon, you idiot." Yeah. And the Rangers tried to hold on to their power stars, and of course, the freaking asteroid they were going to go and retrieve actually got attracted by the magnet and hit the freaking ship. The ship is now flying out as if they were Darth Vader in that one movie. Galvanex is still big, and then we have the Nexus Prism coming there and basically showing, hey, this is how we're going to do things. And basically what they're going to do now is power themselves up and do this brand new move called Ninja Nexus Morph. So they're able to power themselves up and charge right into freaking Galvanex. So after that, they defeated Galvanex. He's down, but the prison is also knocked out too. It turns out this attack drained all of its power, and the power stars now basically turned to ash. And it turns out that it also took out all the weapons and all of the Zords. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that's something to talk about. We'll talk about that in another video. But the only Zord they have now, but too bad they don't have the Power Star for it, is, of course, the Lion Fire Megazord. So anyways, we get back to school. We have Victor and Monty who basically are talking on the news saying, "Oh, we were able to get rid of the freaking aliens by a stench or something." And they were like, "Oh my gosh, it's a moneymaker." Just like those who created the shark repellent from the Batman series way back when. So that's what they're most likely going to do now. And meanwhile, the other Rangers are actually in a campfire with Aiden's dad and Brody's dad. And they talked about the Aiden bot, and then Mick actually leaves and space taxi. Oh my gosh. And also just thumbs up, Lion Galaxy. Good job. Mick gives them their farewell and also some safety tips. It all ends with them singing the family song. But not really. Lady Odious is apparently still alive, and now she's stranded with a freaking damaged ship. How is season 2 going to happen? Not sure, but this is going to be interesting, I guess. The only interesting thing they gave. And of course, I made another video that actually talks about how this 20 episode thing, they could have ended it right here. And go ahead and watch that video if you're actually interested in how. So far for this season. Good, bad? This season is shaky at best. I mean, it is interesting, but again, they suffer through all the things that they've done previously. Hopefully they'll shape up, but it's kind of doubtable right now. Anyways, I think that's about all we need to talk about. So that's the season finale of Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Man, I can tell you exactly what they're most likely thinking about season 2, but I'll talk about that in another video. So thank you for watching, and I'm not going to say stay tuned because all that's left is the Christmas special. And do we really want to see that Christmas special? I mean, frick that, right? Anyways, thank you for watching another episode review of Ninja Steel.